Hello to the chicos and the chicas, round 11, Nepo Ding. And today is going to be an interesting one because what happened today could be retold very sufficiently in a YouTube short, but obviously that would be a little bit awkward, so I'm going to put a little bit more effort into today's recap. On that note, we must accept the fact that this World Championship match is now sort of merging into the mainline narratives of most World Championship matches where obviously draws are the expected outcome. Now we can perhaps have a discussion after the game about whether it's a wise strategy and where it takes the match and what we can expect for the remaining games. But very quickly, let's have a look at what happened today. Nepo chucked out his favorite e4, followed by the Spanish. He very clearly stated that he had no interest in seeing a marshal, so he protected his pawn with d3 rather than playing rook e1 c3. And so now we are in a very well-known anti-marshal line, and here instead of a4 he opted for a3, which he did try, by the way, once against Magnus himself with the white pieces, and this game is going to follow exactly that one. Knight c3, bishop e6, and here Nepo tried knight h4 against Magnus once, and it was actually a very eventful game with a really weird pawn structure where black had this massive pawn formation in the center, but it's also quite wonky, and the middle pawn is always the troublesome one. Nonetheless, Nepo thought that this was time to change up things a little bit and played the strategically very sound bishop g5 with the obvious idea of eliminating the f6 knight, the guardian of the d5 square, and thus obtaining the crucial outpost on d5. The problem with all this is, of course, that the knight on d5 is not doing an awful lot. Black has no real weaknesses, has two bishops, a firm center, so not a lot can go wrong unless black does something very, very silly. g6 was played, queen d2 was played, bishop g7, and knight g5. A very interesting attempt to try to hunt down this bishop here and try to create a weakness on e6. I did have a look at this, and it turns out that the engines really like knight c6 here, and they just go like, yeah, whatever, man. Take me on e6 if you like. I will take back. Ooh, yeah, that would be epic. I will take back. And note that now takes is not threatened because check picks of the knight. But no problems even after a move like c3, king h8, and now the knight needs to retreat. And after queen e7, bishop h6 is on the cards, rook f7, rook f8 is on the cards. I almost prefer black here, to be honest, but what is certain is that black has nothing to fear at all. So yeah, this knight g5, I don't know. I feel like Nepo was already happy with the draw. He did try though, take knight e3, and after bishop h6, rook a d1. For a short while it appeared to me that white had a realistic go at stirring up this pot, but Ding's very, very precise defense remained on point. Rook b8, tuck, 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 and everything just came off. And after 75,000 trades, they just, yeah, mowed down the entire board and agreed on a draw. I wonder about the accuracy level of this game, because I wouldn't be surprised if it was as ridiculously high as the previous one. But it seems to me that today the players had a day off. In particular Nepo, because obviously Ding didn't know when he showed up behind the black pieces whether he would be tested really, really hard or whether it would be a fairly mellow game, which it turned out to be. But yeah, it seems to me that Nepo might, you know, not have anything up his sleeve, anything better than this against e4, e5, which is a slight concern because he's still facing two black games, 11 and 13, that's correct. So Ding will have two red hot goes at trying to turn the match to his favor, at least try to equalize. Is it too soon for Nepo to start playing for draws with white? I don't know, it's really difficult to tell. What appears to be apparent is that he seems to be very solid behind the black pieces now at this later stage of the tournament. And so I would not necessarily blame him for not trying to push too hard behind the white pieces. But it may still bite him in the back. Time will only tell. So make sure that you stay tuned, guys, because I hope to deliver some more meaningful reviews. But for that, I will need a little bit better contested games. On that note, we are going to call it an early night now. It is time to get some beauty sleep for all of us so that we can be very fresh and create awesome content next one up. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you sub, you like, you super thank. All the supers are there, and I will be back with the next video soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.